Test 1 2, test 1 2. I want to see if this is working well. Test 1 2, test 1 2. I want to see if this is working well. Alright, it should be fine. I guess it'll be fine. Test 1 2, test 1 2. I want to see if this is working well. Alright, it should be fine. I guess it'll be fine. Alrighty, let me put with us starting soon. Because we're not, we're actually are starting. 1 2, and I'm gonna turn this down. God damn it. I wanna Alright, there we are. So hopefully that feedback loop is gonna end. But let me turn off the starting soon. Oh, it's gone. Alrighty. Now it's raining. The pigs are plentiful. We got this really terrible pie I need to get rid of. Am I lagging now? Well, let me see it, make sure the stream looks alright. That looks fine, I guess. Yeah, we got lots of pigs going, which is pretty good. Got a lot of chickens. Some more hen boxes down. These guys are calm. These guys don't freak out. But you guys constantly screaming. We got a sailboat done. Unfortunately, I think the water's still pretty frozen. Actually, you could probably break a lot of this. What time is it? Alright, so if monsters spawn, we'll deal with them. Put some stuff away. Pickaxe, which I have 2 of. I should start like bulking up on tools, so I don't have to worry about making them. Singular torch holder. Alrighty. Text. I found some, what's it called? Man, I have a lot of, these blue gears, temporal gears. Which I don't really need for anything. Like, I need more of, the rusty gears to, like, buy stuff. The actual, temporal gears I don't need so much. I did find this cool new bed, which is pretty cool. And I also found another bed. A covered bed. Canopy bed, sorry. In a ruin that I'm slowly repairing. But I need more resin. And, I don't even know if you can actually sleep in it, which if I can't, then that sucks. Because I'd like to have a new bed, or fancier bed. There is a lot of, like, gaps in crafting. Like, I can make, like, 100 different of these plaques, but I can't make, like, dyed leather armor. Which is annoying. Also, I made leather armor, because I finally got leather production going. I have a lot of it. Bunch of wooden, leather backpacks. And, like, I want to be able to just, like, make, like, basic clothing that isn't, like, this rawhide stuff. Like a rough spin tunic, kind of like in Skyrim, I guess. I don't know. Just something. But it just feels like there's still, like, a lot of, like, gaps in crafting where I feel like you should be able to make things that you usually can't. Like clothing's like the big thing, where unless you have a mod or you have a clothier, like, you have to find a merchant. Which, if you want to play Homo sapiens, it just doesn't exist then, which is sucky, because you kind of want to play through, like, the development of humanity, right? Which you can't really do, because there's no crafting recipe for those things. Oh, crap. I broke it early. God damn it. Oh, well. I want to get upset about it now. Some flax fibers. This is mature. Mature. And mature. Alright, so now I've got some flax to be moving. So I'm going to water all of this. And probably plant onions. Because onions I can feed to pigs. And if I remember correctly, they only take pea crop potassium, so I'd be better off just growing turnips with nitrogen, because they grow quickly and they don't seem to take up too much of the nutrients. And on top of that, because I think bone meal gives... it's compost. What does bone meal give? Let's see here. Oh, mainly pea crop. So yeah, but compost. I could basically put two growings of turnips in one, like, fertilization period, like, in a row. But for, like, the flax, I could only do one, because, like, I only grew one, and now it's at 66% growth, which is, it's still above half, but it's still, you know, a sizable chunk taken out of it. So I'm probably going to plant yeah, I'll plant onions. Those spots. And then in this spot I could plant plant flax. We're gonna plant flax here actually. I'll figure it out. I want flax because I could use it to make... Well, first I was doing it to make the sails on my sailboat. But now I want it for cloth to make beds so I can expand more. I can make more, like, outposts further away. And it's all watered. So what am I going to put here? Onions. Cabbage is good too, but they take a while. What's the N? That's pretty good. I'll plant the onions in this one, and then I'll plant the cabbage probably in this one, and then I'll show what this cabbage is. It's N. Oh, that's also grows N. Why is that so? You know what, then I'll plant cabbages here then. Because they take a while, but they're a very good crop. They make very good stews with red meat. I just want this to fully grow so I can just harvest it all in one go with the scythe, because the scythe will break ungrown plants which sucks. Rot. I had this hide sitting in there like rotting, trying to make rot for a very long time. I think it's because it's salted, so it preserves very well. A bunch of grain built up, which is pretty good. Use it to make ale, which actually, you know, still a couple more days, but I'm gonna make more svelte ale. Put this guy back here. I use this for sails, which are useful. Plain cloth. Oh, I can make peasant shirts. I just need a lot of cloth. Homespun pants. Okay, so I can make, like, dyed cloth. Alright, this is... Alright, so this isn't nearly as, like, rough as I thought it was. That's much better. Alright, it's just that there's a lot of, hold on, let's see here. Hold on. Here we are. What the hell is a Cathlin? Wait, hold on. All right, so there needs to be some kind of like a little bit of a change to the way that lookup works, because it's rough. We're gonna start focusing on making dye to make clothing then. I think I'll wait for Shin to hop in. If he does, that way we could go get woad. I know I have I marked it down on the map somewhere. Or blue clay. A search function would be super great for world maps. Our commodities. That's where the nickel mine is, which we don't really need nickel for anything. Like, sure, there's like tech stuff later, but French traders up here. Oak is right there. Hold on, let me. Prospecting. Ruins. So right, nickel. Commodities. Peat. Commodities. Blue clay. Cracked us. Or got sand for whatever reason. Iron. Paper house. Copper. Ruins. Some bees that I believe may be there. Some apple trees. Artisans. Copper. Meteoric iron. Red clay. Bismuth. Cave entrance. The chalk zone. Here we are, woad. And then I'm going to pin. Alright, so now I'll keep prospecting off for now. So now we could go get some woad, which I could use to dye cloth without having to make a crusher to make the whatever special kind of cloth we need to dye it. That way I can make blue clothing. But in the meantime, let me dump this crate somewhere. more of this pie. Because it's going to go bad. I mean, it's already going bad. It's at... What percent is it? Why isn't it... Hold on, let me... Settings... Stability... Fairness... Huh. Graphics. Alright, that's weird. Yeah, it restores barely any hunger. This thing's basically about to rot entirely. Might as well burn through the bad food first. Is the stream still healthy? So how vintage story here? How vintage? I didn't see that. I mean everything looks rustic. It looks pretty vintage, like it's a little cottage. I have an old-fashioned windmill. I didn't put a roof on it yet. I have a little blacksmithy, and then I have this little like fortified I thought it was a guy standing there for a second. I have this little fortified stockpile. I was really gonna make like a flat area, like stronghold, but I decided not to. I want to put like not parapips, but like whatever they called, crenulations or whatever the fuck it's called, on the top. I'm not so good with architecture terms. I should probably get better at that. And put this flaxseed away. Just waiting on these three guys to grow. Yeah, food is not really... The main problem we have is food rotting. It's not accessibility to food, it's just that it's rotting too quickly. Like, okay, we have apples and pears that are good for a while. These eggs should probably be used soon. Salt is here for some reason. These vegetables are good for a while. You can always feed those to pigs, too. These pies are really shitty, and I made a whole bunch of them. I should have just juiced them all. Grain is good for years and years. These vegetables are getting a little bit low, but they're still good for a couple months. This cooked bushmeat's good for a while. I think I'll just turn that, let that turn to rot, and then some protein. And then I'll just use the rot for compost. And then I have a bunch of meals that are good for, like a year or so. And then this guy is only good for about 30 days, which is about 2-3 months-ish in Vintage Story. Because I think a month is only like 10 days. You could do 30 days, but then like your food gets all rotted and stuff. I mean, summer lasts a lot longer, but then winter is just unbearable. Like, it's just spring now. Should probably just open up the chat on my phone so I can see if anyone's saying anything. I still don't have a second monitor. Chex Quest. How'd you get that at? Because I feel like someone would have taken that. Like Chex, even. Chex Quest was fun. They should have, I think someone made Brutal Chex Quest a while ago. It was like for a game jam. Also, I made a Hell of Hammer, but I don't want to make a second anvil. I also didn't want to like do this whole engineering thing, so I think what I might do is either find a way to put this up there or have a second windmill somewhere. Or maybe just wait till water wheels are added, because the water wheels are supposed to be something that's going to be added eventually. I'm surprised they weren't added first. I also know that rivers are being worked on for world generation. Which obviously this world doesn't have it, but I mean the goal was always to eventually try to get a civilization server going. And then I think by then we'd have like oh, I can make boots now. Let me get some leather. I don't need to repair any of my armors right now. I think it's this way. Ah, here we are. High leather boots. And then, hold on. There's a button here somewhere. Leather bracers. Let me throw these guys away then. Oh, look, oh, I didn't realize it was. God damn it! I thought. Hold on, let me. God damn it! This is what I wanted to make. God damn it! I'll give those to Chin then. And then I still have a lot of leather, so I'm not really scratching for that. But then we can save up our cloth, our twines, and our fibers, and our linens to make cloth, which we could then use to make the clothing. Actually, let me check up on the leather I have in the wash right now. Let's see here. Weak tannin. Lime wire. A lot of weak tannin. Always keep. I really should just have a dedicated leather working area, but I'm lazy and I don't want to build it right now. What I should do is finish this wall here. Actually, hold on, let me... Birch gate. 2 by 2, so 4 way. Alright, let me get I'll need more birch logs. Well, these guys should start growing once it gets a little bit warmer out. My understanding is that having these guys grow in a terrarium, a greenhouse, doesn't actually make them... It doesn't increase your yield or anything like that. It just makes it earlier in the year, which doesn't really matter because I want to kind of maximize how long... Let's see. Oh, I don't have... Let me... Oh, 500. I still have 500 uses of this thing. It's gonna last forever. Unless... Hold on. 576. Oh, it uses multiple uses. That kind of sucks, but oh well. Just make more shears. Yeah, what I really want is birch seeds, so that way I can replant these guys so I can keep birch going. And also, it's nice having trees around. It adds, like, volume to the area, if that makes sense. Although I don't really need all these sticks. Back in a bit. Alright, well, let me, oh, so quite a few. Alright, I guess I'll just keep harvesting them. I mean, I remember when we first started, it was like 0 sticks. We had to travel far away to get them. It was such a pain. But now, we have them in abundance. That's the thing about Adventure Stories, is always like, oh, you're always like, scratching for resources. Once you get rolling on a one resource, it usually don't run out of it. Like you could get, like, a lot of iron because with how like I have 42, basically 42 iron that I need to like work into iron ingots. It's just it's a manual process, so I'll have to like farm it off stream, whatever. But I'm just vegging out. But I still have 40 iron ingots. It's 40 tools I can make. I got a whole bunch of ingots here. Like I still have like that's 18 nickel ingots there. I still have like a lot more nickel to make. Which maybe I could, if this was a server, I'd probably try to push nickel as a currency. Because it's not really used for anything else other than the advanced tech stuff. It's also plentiful enough to be changed, but not enough to be... I don't know. It's kind of hard to determine what would be a good currency. Like, you could say, like, oh, rusty gears and such, but... I don't know. Temporal gears, maybe? Because they're a bit rarer, but... I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm trying to cut down trees. Actually, first I should, eat a bunch. Let's put all these sticks in here, because... now it immediately goes to... Ah, you bastard. Immediately, it goes to medium. The Iron Falks. It kind of sucks that the Blackguard short sword like doesn't do as much damage. It's not even like particularly easier to get or anything. Oh, the club's still here. Let's compare damage. So this is club. It's 1.5 attack power. It's only... Oh, that's just like any knife. And a log makes a club 1.5. And this one does 5. So it's nearly 5 times as powerful. The eggs on the ground there. Oh shit. Bastard. Oh. It must have accidentally hit the, what's it called? The test dummy. I think the rooster crowing is only a coincidence, because like sometimes it just does it randomly, like in the middle of the night. The thing weird is that when you use the Falks, occasionally it'll just like automatically like harvest the drifters and whatnot. Yeah, or they'll just cause them to drop their loot. All right, let me keep gathering. Should we do something about this ravine right here? Where is my here? Oh, I hear one. It'd be cool if the creature weight of the like the drifter actually contributed to like the loot you got from it. Because right now it only really affects animals. Which I guess makes some sense, but I think what we could do is we could eventually turn this mountain into like a kind of watchtower. And then slowly excavate out the pantry. And then move the pantry somewhere else. Alright. Put these guys to the other ones. Let's see here. That would be pretty funny. Let's see here. Got some rot, which it's a shame that it wasted, but at least we could reclaim it to make fertilizer. So bad. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a road to the furniture trader. Just so that way, when I run over there to trade glass for, fertility soil, medium. Stone path stairs. I think I have Paradigm spades. Some Peridot stones. I don't think this is going to be enough, but we shall see. Actually, let me... I know I just said I was going to build a pathway to the furniture trader, but I immediately got distracted. Alright, let me... Granite cobblestone. Oh, there's more path blocks right here. God damn it. I can only retrieve one of them now. God damn it. I guess I'd replace all this with dirt then. make it a bit more consistent. Actually, I don't need to replace that. That's already dirt. Okay, what could I use granite sand for? Mortar. That's any sand, really. And raw daub tan. Luke. A brown. Orange. Alright, well I could use that later. An orange dye is pretty easy to make. You just need to make... It takes onions to make. Shit, I don't want to put these dyes back down. Let's see here. It's calm. I might as well gather some stone. I don't want to do from there because it's where I get my other stuff. I'll just clear out this space here. Alright, so that's where that ends. And I don't know how far I went down either of these. Oh shit. God damn it. Right here is empty. Oh. God damn. Damn it, another dead end. Jeez, I thought I heard a creature. At least let me do a... Shit. Shit, what? What hit me? Shit, there's a bird out there. Shit. It should be calm. I don't know why there's things spawning. Alright, give me 1 second here. Let me find... sleep until day and then I'll finish constructing my road. Oh shit, this went bad. God damn it. Nothing gold can stay. It's Robert Frost. Well, I'll eat that so it doesn't go bad. Well, it's gonna go bad, but at least I'm gonna eat most of it. Let's actually try and finish the road. Dormant. Alright, well this thing will eventually grow. Well, it's growing. It's already grown. It's just that it's I don't even know where I was going with that. It's very easy to kind of like veg out. Alright, I need to get a lot more. Stones. Alrighty, let's see here. Alrighty. I'm having it by the water because it's open space and it follows a natural curve of the land, which I guess is usually how most roads are constructed around rivers. Alright, how far away did we get? Not even halfway there. So we'll go this way, through here. Huh. We'll go up this way. Yeah, that's much faster. So come on, piece of crap. 1 times 3, 1.3. Yeah, so we move pretty freaking fast on this path here. I just need more rocks. Alrighty. Huh. I mean, it's not very interesting, but... Oh, jeez, my stream glitched out? We'll see how far we go. If there's not a lot of viewers, then I'm not gonna worry about keep going. I'll just finish the road and then... Well, I mainly just listen to podcasts. But I can't really listen to a podcast while streaming. That's part of what prevents me from, like, recording a lot of, like, gameplay stuff. Is normally what I would like to do is just have it so I would have it so I'd record the audio from a game and then just listen to a podcast while playing it. And then in editing be able to separate those audio channels. Those pieces up. Where am I at lengthwise for the video? Oh, someone's posting Will Wood in the Discord. No one likes that. We'll go to 2 hours. At least I'll connect that up and then oh. That is a pun someone posted. Oh well. Alright, here we are. Now we're on this level. Alright, I think I might just call it here because I didn't really go on a big quest. Anything like that. I do want to start a Civilization server. I think that'd be really fun. The problem is that you gotta get scheduling in because you want a bunch of people who are all going to stream around the same time or have a whole bunch of people that are going to be playing on it. You want to have at least like 5 or 6 people playing on one server, then expand from there. Because if you have like 3 groups of 3, which is 9 people, I think that'd be fine. Well, you get 9 people, which is hard to do. Anyway, I'll figure something out. Alright, I think we're just gonna end it here then. Let's see here. How long has it been? Yeah, it's long enough. Alright, well, thanks for watching or listening. I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.